and I really enjoyed. Hello, my name is Ethan DeHer, and I really enjoyed putting together this lesson plan. And I've enjoyed the course so far on how to become an EMS instructor. So the topic I picked was medical emergencies of the brain, and my target audience is the EMT students. So the objectives that I am going to be covering and that I'm going to be emphasizing and trying to get across to the students is that to understand that the brain is affected by seizures and by strokes, and it's affected in particular ways, and understand how that process takes place. I want to identify the difference between ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes, as well as to identify two different types of ischemic strokes, to define what a transient ischemic attack is and how they can use the acronym FAST in order to identify individuals or patients who are suffering from a stroke, and as well as seizures, differentiate between the major types of seizures, generalized, focus seizures, and several other different types. We'll get into those, and then distinguish how they're going to treat both of these type of medical emergencies. So that's something I'm really looking forward to being able to help our students understand. Then we're going to get into some of the practical exercises. Some of these practical exercises are going to be patient assessment based. So we're going to help use handouts such as the Cincinnati Pre-Hospital Stroke Scale, the Los Angeles Pre-Hospital Stroke Screen, and see how our students remember those, and hopefully they can pick which ones they can easily use and easily remember. And then we'll do some patient assessment scenarios specifically with regards to what we're going to call hidden seizures. And we're going to drop our students into a trauma assessment, but see if they can identify that the base cause of before the trauma was the fact that the patient had a seizure, which led to perhaps a fall or led to a traffic accident, whatever the case may be. So I think that might spice things up a little bit for them. Also, when we're dropped into these patient assessments, we're going to be using our NREMT patient assessment trauma sheet that we've been no doubt going over quite a bit in class, so that they can really keep that in mind. So some of the things that we're going to key in as an instructor is that we want to highlight the sensitivity of the brain to hypoxia and glucose, and then reinforce the mantra that time is brain. So with these two type of medical emergencies, is something as EMS providers that we can make a difference in, and as our students that they will be able to make a difference in as well. Not only just in the immediate when it comes to assisting them, but also in the long term when it comes to strokes. We can shorten that rehab time if we identify and get them to the appropriate location, or if we're diligent in being able to identify what's going on. So really looking forward to putting some of this instructor's training and the class that I've received so far. And so thank you very much for the course that you put together, and hopefully you enjoyed the outline that I've had as far as the lesson plan for this medical emergency seizures and strokes. Thank you.